Hi, so here's my acoustic guitar rig setup. I thought I'd just walk you by what I use. So that's a Yamaha CPX 700, that's a sound hole cover. And so my signal path takes me to this compressor pedal here, the Big Crush from Roctron. Inexpensive and very transparent, so good for acoustic guitar. I then go into a venue DI, but I don't use this as a DI. What I like about it is its parametric EQ, the boost function, phase, mute, great, really great pedal. From there I go into a Boss DD7 and I take stereo outs into a Boss Looper RC30, and from there, depending on the gig, I sometimes go into a Roland AC60 and then into the Allen&Heath Z10FX. Otherwise, I just go straight into the Allen&Heath Z10FX, because one great thing about the Allen&Heath Z10FX is that channels 3 and 4 are high Z channels, meaning you can go in to them straight without a DI. So great mixer. A little about my vocal rig as well a little later. From there, what I do is I take an aux out into a Yamaha MSR 400, which is a great speaker slash monitor for an acoustic singer songwriter act. Very transparent, very clear, balanced sound. You can also see the laptop sitting next to the Z10FX. I take a USB out of the Z10FX and into the laptop, and so I can record my live shows. That's a nice option. I also use the Boss BC60 pedal board for transporting my effects. It's neat and great if you have few effects. You can see these two guys sitting on top of my Boss BC60. These are actually vocal effects from TC Helicon. Great company, really like them. So my vocal rig starts with the Shure Beta SM58, Beta 58A, and I then the signal path then goes into a that's a Voicetone Correct XT, and then from there I go into a TC Helicon H1 Harmony 1, which is great because what the Correct XT does is it gives me shape and dynamics, that's compression and auto EQ. It also gives me a gate, warmth, pitch correct, that's great, tone, really nice. What I like the most about it, actually I like everything about it, what I want to point out is the anti-feedback. So in case my monitor levels are high, I get up to 9 bands of anti-feedback. So really nice. Yeah, so from the Correct XT, my signal path goes into the H1, and the H1 enables me to do two things. I could either set it to guitar and then let it read my guitar chords. The problem is I do a lot of finger picking where sometimes a chord may not have a third, and so then tracking the chord becomes a little hard. So what I choose to do is actually set the keys. Let me just go in there a little. This dial allows me to set the keys. So once I do that, it doesn't matter what I play on the guitar, the H1 would track. So that allows me to add harmonies up to 2 voices, thirds and fifths below and above, and it also enables me to set the amount of harmony level I want. So I prefer to go with just a touch. From there, my signal goes into a TC Helicon R1, which is a very nice reverb pedal. It's specially tuned for vocals. The Z10FX has a reverb as well, which is quite nice. I use it for my guitar. So after the delay, I add a little bit of reverb on my guitar tone. I also use the HPF, the high pass filter cutoffs, for both vocals and guitar. But the reverb on the R1, the Voicetone TC Helicon reverb, is better than the reverb on the Z10FX, and therefore I choose to not put any reverb on my vocals from the mixer, but instead set the vocals from the R1 unit. Yeah, so great. Let me upload some of my music soon, and I hope you like it. Bye.